Morning everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video last week with the electric car. I decided not to buy the electric car. It wasn't for me. Yeah, it just wasn't for me. I decided I couldn't justify the price tag for IKEA, and also the horror stories of these electric cars where you buy them new and then 2-3 years later they're worth half the price. So it wasn't for me. I'm still going to keep me SQ7 once it's fixed, and yeah, no electric car for JV. Right guys, what's happening today? So today is actually Thursday. It was so busy yesterday we couldn't get any filming done. We're working on some features that we're going to try and do with T&E as well. We are also going to be at Sootback Car Fest, guys, as well, with some cars there, so hopefully see you guys there. Haggy has been bringing some banging imports, 3 of them: R34, V-Spec 2, BMW Santorini, I think I said that right, edition in blue. Haggy's away for an MOT in that today, so he's going to do a little bit of sort of vlog on that so you can see what it's about. We also had a Subaru RA for Appreciating Classics that went yesterday, so we've missed out that for the filming. Once Haggy comes back from the MOT, or maybe it's before he goes, I'm going to do a quick I'm going to do a quick workshop update on the cars that's going on at GM. So yeah, that is how we're going to do this week's vlog, and then we're going to start getting back on these features as well, because I quite enjoyed that one with Morgan's car. So guys, I shall see you soon. Right guys, so we have a special car just arrived at GM behind us. So I'm going to give you a little introduction, and you can meet its new owner, or not its new owner, it's the owner, sorry. He's bringing it to GM to do some work, and let me show you the car. Right guys, I've got the owner of this car. I'm going to show you who it is. Uncle Arthur, King Arthur as I call him, GTR legend.
Thank you, Jürgen.
So Arthur,
yeah,
tell me a little bit about this car.
Well, this is my Alpha.
Before I interrupt, right, I can see straight away this car's got a big plenum, big intercooler, big throttle bodies. Looks like it's got a built engine as well. I've got a little recovery guy coming, so I'm going to see what that's about in a second. I can see it's obviously got a 12 injector plenum setup. It isn't on a Civic ECU, so I very much doubt that injector setup has been used yet. But Arthur's going to give us a spec of the turbo and some other bits and where the engine came from, etc. Right, Arthur, over to you.
Okay, mate. It's an Alpha 16, and it's an American engine. It's fully billet from the crank, even the block. And
4.1, yeah?
Yeah, and Jürgen's going to put a Civex in there and map it, and he's going to send it. It's Alpha 16, proper car. We're going to get ready to do, the 7 seconds, because what it is, the LLF car's going to do the 7, and this car's going to do a 7. We're going to take him to the pod with Jürgen, and we'll show you and we're going to send them. We're going to show you what these cars can do. All thanks to Jürgen, because if Jürgen wasn't here, we couldn't do it. So the car here, as you can see, it's a monster car, but we're just going to fine tune it, and then we're going to send it. Yeah,
sounds good. Arthur, quick one.
Yeah.
What about the gearbox? What modifications are in there?
The gearbox,
that's important as well.
The gearbox is fully built from top to bottom. 24 plate clutches, everything billet, from gears, baskets, everything.
So it's had some money spent on it.
It's had over 100 grand spent on the car.
So while I've got you here, Arthur, so what happened is Arthur's dropping this car, which is going to be what, 2,000 horsepower?
Yeah,
and
probably.
He's leaving with, I'm going to spin this round, Ricky's car that Arthur and Shaq bought, and yeah, they're going to go home on that. And that car is now making a little bit more power than when Ricky had it. It's been sitting here, obviously, till the weather gets better, as you can see. Nice and sunny, so Arthur's
It's a lovely day here, for a change.
This is rare, by the way.
It's rare.
This is rare. Newcastle have sun like this. I think Arthur's brought it down.
Oh gosh, I've been here so many times, and the weather's been horrible. Yeah. Today I can't believe it. Yeah. It's that nice.
Good day. So your car's got some ethanol in.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
I will.
And yeah.
I will.
Thank you for coming. All right, guys.
Leave you and love you. Thank you.
Right, so I'm in the main workshop. I'm going to see what the lads are up to. I'm going to go and see Luke first. Luke was working on Josh's EP3. I think they fitted a clutch, and there was some issues with it, so that got sorted. Obviously we didn't fit the clutch, the customer fit the clutch and they couldn't get engaged gear, and I believe it was something to do with the cable, and then some other jobs like tyres. But Luke is working on, let me have a look, we've got Tango at the back getting these exhausts took off and going dumps, I believe. Luke, what is it you're doing on this?
So it's just in for a major service currently, so all spark plugs, all oils getting changed. But yeah, just currently on with trying to get it on, because got to take the airbox off to get to the sump, gearbox sump, to get to the top bolts. I'm going to take that off.
Just for the record, because I probably didn't mention it, what kind of car is it?
It's a CLA 45.
Yeah, so they're what, turbo, four-wheel drive?
Yes, yeah.
300, 400 horsepower?
I think they're about 350, yeah, 350 horsepower.
So a nice looking thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you crack on, Luke.
Right, no problem.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
So that's Luke working on that. I'm now going to go and see Matt B, see what he's doing. Matt B is with us. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. What is it you're doing, Matt? Obviously I can see you're deep into it.
Yeah, so engine's been refreshed, built again, and it's now getting put back in the car. It's the actual hard part about this is not putting the engine in, it's putting the gearbox in, because the gearbox sits right at the back at a very weird angle, because if you notice that the Lamborghini
Is it offset, is it?
Yeah, very offset, and it's not only offset to the left, it's also offset as in it's at an angle as well, which is, it's very strange when you look at it like that. You can see it very obvious.
Here's one for you. Have you ever spotted on a Hurricane something funny?
Yeah, it's offset to the left as well on a Hurricane.
So on the Hurricanes, if you've got a Hurricane, you've got a brace and it looks like it's off a little bit. So when I first got mine, I thought something was wrong with it. You know, it was brand new, 1,500 miles. Then as the time grew on and I got more cars, I then realised it was a manufacturing defect or on purposely done like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, get this one finished, yeah?
Yeah, just need to get just everything hooked up to it, and it's.
I think there's 2 new solenoids arriving for you today, isn't it?
Yeah, they've come.
They've
I just
come,
need to put them in,
perfect.
and then
Right, Matt, and then what's next then? GTR engine, then
GTR
Porsche?
engine, then the Porsche, and then
Perfect.
go from there.
So I think you and Kyle are doing the Porsche, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I think Kyle's going to start stripping the Porsche down, and then you're going to do the
Get the
engine.
engine done.
In the meantime, you're going to do the GTR engine while the Porsche's getting stripped, I believe.
Yeah, well, I.
Cool, right, let's go and see Kyle, see where he is. Kyle, where are you? Where's he hiding? Right, I found Kyle. He was deep in the R8. So Kyle, you all right?
Yeah.
Good, good. You've just been on holiday, all refreshed.
Yeah, I had a nice long weekend.
Yeah, he's been well, you're sunbathing.
You could say that.
Yeah. Right, so Kyle is working on Caroline's GM. I'm not allowed to see the power figures, but anyway, the GM XXS. So what is it you've been doing and how you started the project?
So started off, we ripped the box out of it. We've now got the clutches in, Dodson clutch pack on that. Also put a Wavetrack LSD in it. Before we started going into the fuel system and intake, as you can see we've started that now. Wanted to make sure all the clutches and everything worked perfectly, so we built the car back up, took it out on the road, made sure everything worked fine, which it did. So now we're getting into the intake manifold, which we've stripped it off, and we've got the old one sat over there. Now getting the Boost Logic one built up, and then we'll start with the fuel system, just in case there's any little niggles with the fuel system. Didn't want it to be, is it possibly the clutch, is it possibly the diff, or anything like that. So we'll eliminate the gearbox side of things first, then move on to the inlet manifold and the fuel system.
So basically, car's working, it came in as a nice working car, and they basically did transmission side, make sure that doesn't need any maps to do that. And I believe Chris said it drove absolutely perfect with you the other day.
Yeah.
And if you watch the Instagram stories, I'll put a little video on it. Wednesday night, so it was on the story, so it'll be gone now if you go and check. So yeah, Kyle, thank you very much. I'll let you crack on. I know you're doing some dumps on Tango as well.
Set of dumps on that.
So yeah, perfect. All right, cheers, Kyle. Cheers. So let's go and see Rendog as well while I'm at the big workshop, because young Matty is outside doing something. So I'm going to go and catch Rendog quickly doing something on my car. I'm in the middle workshop and we've got the man, Mr. Rendog.
Right.
Yeah, Rendog, I know you've been working on other stuff, but you've also been squeezing in my R34,
Yes,
haven't you?
yeah, certainly.
For Supercar Fest.
Supercar Fest.
What is it you've been doing?
Right, basically we've put the 6 boost manifold on, which is obviously what you've seen the last time. So going to fit the manifold, what we discovered along the lines is the turbocharger's completely moved positions. So we've had to reclock the turbo. We've had to also modify the turbo by welding an extra 90-degree elbow onto the end. We've had to refabricate a new boost pipe back down into his original pipework. The downpipes had to change, the oil lines have had to change, and obviously re-bracket the power steering bottle that we've got here. So that's all been put on new brackets to get it out the way of the turbo, and I've completely made JV a brand new air intake kit for his car.
Titanium as well.
So yeah, as you can see, the fabrication work that's in that there, it's all handmade. I've cut all the pies myself. They've all been done on 12 degrees. So that's how I've pieced that piece together, basically.
So basically, if you buy a turbo or manifold, there's no such thing as a direct fit. Everything gets modified from downpipe to intercooler pipes, turbo positions, everything. So yeah, Rendog is the boyo, and I shall leave him alone because he's away racing this weekend, aren't you?
Yeah, racing. We've got the first round of the Ultimate Kart Racing Championship this weekend. So yeah, mechanicking for driver 65 Oliver White.
There we go. Right, guys, I'm going to go and see what Barnsley's doing. So we've got a Subaru WRX STI behind us that has been in for a tune. Chris spooked this job in, so apologies, I don't know the customer's name off the top of my head. So Remain mapped that yesterday. Barnsley has been doing Hunter alignment as well, some other bits of wiring, and also a speedo chip. So I believe that's leaving before the end of the week. Chris is out at the minute, so he's doing some filming for a TV programme. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, Barnsley is somewhere, but he's busy doing the speedo chip. So that is the update with this Impreza. Right, guys, I've just got young Matty to do, and a little bit of the office, and then Haggy was going to show you this beautiful BMW M3.
So yeah, as Jürgen said there, I'm now with this astonishing, rare, and unfortunately I'm falling in love with this car. I think I need an old one, but background of the story, it's a ZCP, it's a competition pack, E92 M3, one of the last of the lines, in possibly one of the best colours I've ever seen, Santorini blue. You BMW guys will know how rare this car is, and I know my good friend David Smith, I know you're watching this, you know how special this car is and how many cars of this stature are over in Japan. For me personally, I think it's a very untapped sort of place regarding these cars for serious collectors who want something a bit special. A lot of the Japanese got the individual cars on E90, E92, F80s, they always got the best spec BMWs. I don't know why, I don't know what the answer is to that, but they did, and we obviously have access to get these cars, secure these cars, so we can pass the deals on to you. But most importantly, a car's age, if it was in the UK, rust is your biggest factor, pretty much. But with this car obviously being from Japan, it's the condition speaks for itself, and that's like for me personally, that's where the condition is, and that's where the value is. I've, you know, obviously people know that I've got the C63 there, but for me personally now, of a German car of a certain age, let's say over a 10-year-old, the only place for me now to buy a car is Japan, and you know, this car could be made very close to a concourse condition car now. So this is, you know, one for a serious collector, and I know the guys at RSA Transport will enjoy this one, and I know it's going to a very good home because he's also got two other Dakar Yellow E92 M3, which are also incredibly rare. So it's in a very good company. But let's get some stills of this car and appreciate how good this thing is. Probably one of the best colours going, and the body weight on this is absolutely absurd. Not a single mark on this paint. Also the interior also smells like brand new as well. This actually came from a collector in Japan who had this car for many years, and it kind of shows in the condition as well. So there you go there, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous Santorini blue in the summer sun. So yes, it's, as Chris always likes to report, the weather is good here, nice and sunny, but we are now at Juniors. The car is in the ramp there, so as I've mentioned before in the car, I'm going to show you around it, show you the condition of the car. It's being checked over now, and this is what you want. If you're collecting these cars, or if you're after these cars as an investment, this is what you want. So let's have a look. As you can see, it's there on the ramp. I'm just going to slide it underneath, show you the condition of this car. All the hardware is literally brand new. I know these like to rot on these 82s, but look how fresh that is. Zero rust. And also to note, this is an unprepped car as well. This is pretty much came as my docs. It's had a quick decontamination wash. And apart from that, this is how this car is. It's phenomenal.
Right guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video. It's about 7:30 on a Thursday night. A couple of lads have went to car shows, and a couple of the lads have had some family commitments. I have as well. I've been to my son's football. I've come back. I've had a customer just pick up a beautiful BMW X340i that we did a GM Stage 1. So what am I going to do now? So right now, I'm going to do all the job sheets, get all the cars lined up on the ramps so the guys are ready for tomorrow morning, as it's really busy at the minute as well. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, that's it guys. So that is all for today guys. I hope you like the videos we're doing. Don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, share, comment, good, bad. Okay.